Welcome to Elevate Springfield, where we will dive into strategies and stories that help you rise to your full potential. Each episode, we'll talk about how you can take intentional steps to elevate your life and your business while making a meaningful impact on those around you. Along the way, we're going to bring in the change makers from our community that are already elevating. We'll bring the actionable strategies, you bring the discipline and follow through, and together we can elevate Springfield.
All right, let's go, Springfield. Time to 10x your life, your business, all of it. Time to crush those goals. Time to get after it. Let's go. You are listening to the Elevate Springfield podcast. Robert Farrell here, certified 10X coach, speaker, and mentor, here to bring you actionable strategies. You bring the discipline and follow through, and together we're going to elevate Springfield. We're coming to you again from beautiful downtown Springfield in the Big Dog Construction Studio. Hey, we've got so much going on in Springfield right now. Make sure you are participating. Get out there, network with folks, be a part of the community, support local businesses, support local nonprofits, and let's go. We can all grow together. So, hey, another great episode for you today. We're going to get right to our guest after the break. Hey, Springfield, when it comes to reliable, high-quality roofing, you don't want to leave things to chance. That's why you should reach out to Acosta Angeli Roofing, your local roofing experts serving Springfield and surrounding communities. From quick, dependable repairs to full replacement, from residential to commercial, they are your trusted pros. Call them today at 217-993-2748 or visit their website to book your free quote and inspection. Don't wait. A little leak now could lead to major damage later. Trust the local experts, protect your home, and get peace of mind with Acosta Angeli Roofing. All right, and we are back. Joining me in the studio now, you may know him as Mr. Frosty, but I've got Bob Freitag here. Bob, how you doing today?
We're doing good.
Appreciate you coming downtown here and spending some time with me.
I'm happy to do it.
All right, well, I'm excited to learn more about your business and learn more about you. I've talked to Jeff Dillman. He says nothing but wonderful things to say about you and your philanthropy and your giving nature. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but before we do all those things, let's learn a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about your background, Bob.
Well, most people think I'm 29 years old, but I'm not. I'm 61 this year. All my kids is grown now. Got some good kids, and like everything else, you got some duds.
Right.
We've done very well for ourselves over the years of running my business, and it's time to give back. We've been giving back for a few years to Santa Claus, and this year we picked Family Service Center, and we're going to give back every driveway that we plow. We're going to give back 100% of that to Family Service Center and Santa Claus at the mall.
That is phenomenal. So before we get into that, though, tell us, I said driveway, snow removal. Talk to us a little bit about when that business started. Are you from Springfield? Have you been around here your whole life?
Born and raised in Springfield. My family had automotive and farming.
Mm-hmm.
Then I married into a farming community. My wife's family was nothing but farming. So I have a background in heavy equipment, mechanics, painting, all that kind of good stuff.
Okay. On the automotive side, was it like dealership or more mechanic stuff?
More mechanic.
Okay.
My dad had a Volkswagen Porsche mechanic shop.
Oh, nice. Okay. I've had 3 Volkswagens now. I've been kind of a fan of Volkswagens the last 10 years or so. So
I really like them.
Yeah.
Still got one.
Yeah. What kind? What one?
Bug.
Yeah. I've never had a Bug. I've had Touareg and Atlas, and I've had a Passat and things like that. Nothing too crazy, and they're all newer, so they're not any of the classic ones, I guess.
My dad passed away, and it was one of the last ones he had, and I parked it behind the building. He's been gone for 20 years now, and it's still behind my building.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Won't get rid of it.
Yeah. So when did you start Mr. Frosty?
I would say probably 89. Started off, I had a body shop and was doing snow removal on the side in the winter. Just make extra money.
Yeah.
And then one day we were sitting there watching TV, and I'm sitting there going, I need a catchy name for a snow removal company, because everybody's not going to call, let's call Jim's snow removal or Bill's tree service.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call something catchy. And Mr. Frosty, it came to me. I thought, that's a good name. And we made a logo, and we've been running with it since.
So before we went on air here, we were talking about some of the equipment you have now. Back then, what kind of equipment did you have? Were you just a single truck with a plow on it? What did that look like?
Well, I was young. I was in early 20s, and I could paint cars.
Mm-hmm.
So my trucks were always pretty, but they were raggedy on the inside, and they didn't run real well.
Right.
But they were always pretty. So I would paint them up and then gradually take a little bit of this money to go to this, just enough to keep me going. And then gradually I just worked my way up to where I could afford stuff.
So that you think the being pretty on the outside helped you out with like the marketing side, getting people giving you a call?
You need to look good.
Yeah.
If your stuff looks like junk, it's probably junk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, did the Mr. Frosty name catch on pretty quick? People start calling pretty quick and like that?
It did. It caught on very fast.
Yeah. What kind of equipment do you have now compared to then? Now that you're what is it? 30 years in?
Yeah,
over 30 years.
Over
in?
30 years.
Yeah,
in.
over 30 years in now.
But don't take that to heart. I'm really 29.
Right. Right.
We got pickup trucks, backhoes, bobcats, wheel loaders. There's nothing that we can't tackle. Big or small, we'll knock them out.
Yeah. So you were talking before we went on air about 20-foot blade on one of them?
We got the largest downstate snowplow made. It extends to 20 feet, and it will destroy properties.
Yeah.
I mean, most snowplows are 7.5 to 8 foot wide. We're coming in with a 20-foot wide. When somebody's there for 8 hours trying to clean a property and we're in there for 20 minutes, it's a big difference.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's your big commercial equipment that you're using, right? So, I mean, over the years, did you start with a lot of commercial work, or was it all residential? And if it was, when did you kind of transition more into commercial as well?
I didn't really transition into the commercial.
Yeah.
It was the phone.
Okay.
One neighbor would tell the other neighbor. That's how I started. I open cab tractor. I freezing my butt off, but I liked plowing snow.
Mm-hmm.
So I went from plowing snow with an open cab tractor, and then I bought a International Scout because I had no money.
Mm-hmm.
It had a hydraulic up and down, but you had to get out and turn the pin to turn the blade.
Okay.
Okay. So you go from that extreme to now you got just a touchpad in your hand, and it's just so easy. It's like a Pac-Man game.
Right.
You just roll it around in your finger and you plow snow.
That's awesome. I'm going to have to check out that thing sometime. Be pretty sweet.
Pretty fun.
Yeah. So outside of snow removal, of course, we're not doing snow removal all year long. So
Correct.
Everybody knows you for your snow removal, but what are some of the other lines that you have at the business?
Well, we went from snow removal, and we've always done lawn care. Our biggest parts of it is land clearing, concrete work, excavating, ponds, all the outdoor stuff that you would see. We go from start to finish, from a cornfield to a house that's totally done. That's where we're at.
So is that all under the Mr. Frosty umbrella, or do you have other names for some of those other items?
It was Mr. Frosty Snow Removal, and then we had Affordable Auto Body for eons. So we put Mr. Frosty Snow Removal, Affordable Lawn Care and Landscaping. Now we're getting ready to do another one because we're hoping to bring in kids, if not grandson, into the business.
Absolutely.
That's what we're hoping. We're gonna debut a new name. We're gonna still keep Frosty, but the new name's gonna come out January.
Yeah. Kids interested in getting into the business?
My 3-year-old grandson is a bobcat fanatic. He's in it, he's touching it, he's moving it, he's doing it all, and he really enjoys it.
Loving those big boy toys, huh?
Oh, yes.
Love it. So speaking of big boy toys, I was on your Facebook page and I saw a picture of, you called it Zilla.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like a big giant 4-wheeler type thing to me. I didn't know what it was, but I wanted to ask you about it. So tell me about it.
Well, it started off, I had just a golf cart like everybody else that takes to the golf course.
Uh-huh.
And a good friend of mine, his dad says, you cannot make that. It's impossible. You can't get it to drive. I said, I can make it. I can build it. I know I can build it.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to have somebody with the technology to make it run right. because it's all electric.
Sure.
So there's no motor to drive it, and it's got 38-inch tires. So I started fabricating a body. I built it, had some help from my brothers and some outside people helped. I had to call New York and get a drive motor for it. And a place in St. Louis, they came up and wired it to make it run on the computer. So now it can run, drive. It smokes. It's got lights. It's a big golf cart.
Yeah. So you say run by the computer. So does that mean you can kind of run it like a remote control car almost?
No, it's close. It's got its own drive computer. You can adjust it to run 8 to 80.
Okay, gotcha.
It's too scary at 8, so you don't want to go 80.
All right. So what all do you do with it? Do you take it to shows or anything?
I do parades, monster truck shows, like District 186 here in Springfield. We've taken it to it. It's called Touch a Truck. We meant to take it to a lot of other ones this year. We did Chatham Strong this year. Big turnouts with kids. It's a big kid attraction.
I bet it is.
And I'm probably the biggest kid with it.
Right. No, I bet they loved that. I bet the 186 kids just had a ball getting on that thing.
Yep.
Or checking that thing out.
A ball.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. I enjoy watching the kids' faces when they get their pictures taken. Because it's about the kids. It's not about us anymore.
Right. So, I mean, of course, you have the skill set to build all these things, and you're into classic cars. Have you ever built any classic cars? Or do you more just purchase them?
I've done both.
Yeah.
I've bought them. I've built them. Like I said, I'm from a painting background. My dad was a mechanic. So there's nothing in the car industry that I can't do. I like to put my hands on everything.
What are some of your favorites there?
I had a 55 Porsche convertible. That was pretty nice. It's gone now. 67 Firebirds. I like the square body Chevys. I've got one of them now. I've got one of the first plow trucks I ever did. I restored it. It's sitting in the shed. David Timms built a Jeep for SEMA, and I got it. So it's sitting in the shed. I just like it. It don't have to be real old or brand new. If it touches my fancy, that's what I like.
Sure. Absolutely. So are you into the Mother Road Festival and things like that and Route 66? Yeah.
Been doing that, burnout contest, and helped Shaner do that for years.
What cars did you bring down this year?
I brought my square body and I brought Zilla.
Okay. They a hit?
They were a hit.
Yeah.
They usually are.
Right.
The golf cart, it doesn't matter where he goes. Zilla, wherever it goes, it draws attention.
No doubt about it. So you do anything else with those groups? Anything else with Route 66 or anything?
No. I used to do a lot of the family events is Monster Truck Nationals. We go to Indy and do shows and that kind of stuff.
So what does that look like?
It's a big car show, big car show for trucks. And it's, see monster trucks jumping in the air, four-wheelers doing tricks and stuff like that. Motorcycles will be there doing their kind of stuff. It's a big show for high-dollar stuff.
Very cool. So back to the business for a minute. And you've been very successful over the years. What are maybe some things you could tell younger guys out there that are looking to become an entrepreneur in a trade type field? What would you tell them?
The best thing to do if you're going to try to get into this business is don't jump in with both feet. Just because a bank will give you money, don't do it. You can't count on weather. If you're going to do it, start little and work your way to the top. Anybody that starts at the top usually goes to the bottom. If you start at the bottom and you're humble, you'll make it. But there's a lot of sweat and tears in it.
Absolutely.
I didn't start out on top. I'm still not on the top. There's still a goal that I want to climb.
How important is that, though, to be able, even after having a lot of success, to still be hungry for those goals that you're still wanting to hit?
I'll just build another garage.
Right.
You got to be hungry. Otherwise, you get devoured.
Right.
I mean, I got a lot of buddies that are in the same business, and we get along great. But then you got the same other buddies you see only when they're hurting.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. What would you attribute your success to?
A lot of hard work. And probably one of the biggest things is when you tell somebody you're going to do it, you do it. And that's a lot of these young guys. I know a couple of them right now that I'm kind of helping along the way. And I got a couple of them that they're going to make it,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to make it good.
Mm-hmm. But that's key, and following through like that, building that trust and everything, because that's the quickest way to lose trust is to say you're going to do stuff and then completely fall flat and not do it.
If you tell somebody you're going to be there, just be there.
Yeah.
Don't be late. Be there and do what you tell them you're going to do.
Yeah.
As long as you're there, you're going to make it happen. It's when you give up. Oh, I'm too hot, or my back hurts. The younger generation, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of older guys. I got a good buddy of mine who came from money. Okay. And that was the worst thing he ever did.
Mm-hmm.
When he had somebody babysitting him and he didn't have any money in his pocket and his mom was handing it to him,
right.
He never had to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was broke, he was going, hey, can I ride a lawnmower and help you mow grass? I can't weed eat because my back hurts. Okay.
Right.
That guy's never going to make it. He's just going to stay on one level playing field. He's never going to make it to the top. You can't be scared of nothing.
Right.
Just because that rock's over there don't mean you can't move it over there.
Absolutely. So how do you try to instill that type of mindset in any employees that you have?
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can be their friend. That hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
You can be their boss. It hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I found the most is work side by side with them. If they see you working, they'll work. But if you got that one, it's going to sit on his phone while you're doing the work and you're the boss.
Right.
And he's on the phone playing, look up, see what you're doing, playing. I don't know what he's doing.
Right.
Girlfriend, kids, playing video games. I don't know what he's doing.
Right.
That's the guy you need to get rid of because he's going to hurt you.
Anything over the years, any of the jobs that you've had, I mean, you said you land clearing, you do a number of different things. Any like just really big, cool jobs that are so memorable that kind of stick with you?
I've been on one for 2 years, and it's an amazing property.
Mm-hmm.
We started with a cornfield, and it's got bridges, it's got everything you could ever want on a property and some. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love working there. I'm going to dread leaving that one job.
Right. Well, you've been on it for a while. Yeah.
I've been on
second home now.
On it for 2 years, and it was just, I got to start it with nothing. And now it's not totally finished. We got another month or so into it, and it'll be finished. And it's remarkable.
That's awesome. Over the years, how did you choose what lines you were going to go down? You know, when did you start? Hey, I got snow removal. I'm going to put in the land clearing. I'm going to put in the lawn care and all this. How did you make those decisions on where you were going to go?
Well, it started off out of the body shop. I had the body shop, paint cars every day. Like everybody else back in the 80s, nobody wore a mask.
Mm-hmm.
So you sucked paint fumes all the time. Didn't want to suck paint fumes anymore. So I thought, well, I'll go back to my roots. My dad was a farmer. My uncle was probably the biggest one for doing what I wanted to do. He owned Freitag's trenching and excavating. Well, I used to go and watch him play on the tractors when I was young. So I kind of mirrored him. I said, that's neat. He can take something that was nothing and build it into something. And I thought, I've always had an artistic background, building and painting and doing this kind of fun stuff. So I kind of moved that toward that. I was always taught if somebody says you can't do it, you do it 10 times better than they can.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That was my biggest goal. If you say I can't do it, I'm going to do it to prove you wrong.
Yep.
But the biggest thing is like going back a little bit. These young guys, just get in there and do it. Don't be scared because you will get run over. There's somebody that will run you over. Mm-hmm. I've always been real tight with the guys that I work with. I'm not going to say any names. They know who they are. If I have a property and you have a property, I will never bid against you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you bid against me, I'm going to do it for free. You won't be doing it.
Right. Here we go.
Game on.
That's right. That's right. It's time.
Yep.
That's fun.
But I will not step on you if you don't step on me.
Mm-hmm. And I would imagine that has served you well over the years.
It has.
Yeah. So it keeps good relationships with all the people, but then also keeps you at the top of the pile too.
It keeps me
you're
honest
willing to go.
But that's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me to be sold to you, I'll be sold to you. But I expect you to do the same in return.
Absolutely.
Anymore, finding guys to help you get a job done is impossible. So 90% of the work I do, when you hire us, you're hiring me.
You're on the site.
I'm the guy you're hiring. You're not hiring the guys that come with me. I'm on every job, start to finish. If you say, hey, I want you to build this fire pit or build 3-tier wall, you're hiring me. I'm going to do it.
Right. Well, I imagine that with your clients, they love seeing you there.
Yeah. I mean, everybody goes and hires somebody. It doesn't matter what company it is. You're hiring them because they got a name. Okay. You're expecting to see that guy you talk to. You never get that guy.
Right.
So when you hire Frosty, I'm Frosty. You're getting me.
You're getting Frosty. Well, let's dig into a little bit of that giving that you talked about at the beginning. So, talking about Family Service Center and also Santa Claus.
Claus.
You made a decision this year to split between those two. Tell us what your thoughts were going into this year and what you're planning on giving.
We're going to put a challenge out there for all the landscape services, all the rock guys, all the asphalt guys, everybody in construction, period. I don't care what kind of construction you're in. Any driveway and every driveway it comes into our place, we're going to donate 100% of that to Santa Claus and Family Services.
Love it. That's huge.
100% of it. I want to see, I don't care if you're a car lot. Let's see, I don't know, what car lots are in town? How many car lots are in Springfield?
Woo, a lot.
We got the Green Family Stores. We got Susan at Friendly Chevrolet and Honda. We got Landmark Ford. We got a lot of dealers.
A ton of them.
Let's have the dealers. Let's have everybody. Food distributors. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Match what we're going to bring in.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I'm excited.
If I can do it for free, I'm not asking you to do any labor. I'm just asking you to write a check. Let's match it. Let's make it for the kids.
And I just want to clarify, you said every driveway that you do.
Every driveway. Okay. We had a 10-inch snow 10 days ago. Okay. We were overwhelmed with phone calls for driveways. We have a lot of commercial stuff that comes first. I want to thank everybody that called, but there's no possible way we could get to everybody. I thank everybody that called, but we're taking every dime of this and we're giving it to a charity. If you can be patient enough, we will get to you. The guys that are helping me, they're going to do it for free as well. They still get a paycheck, but they're going to do the driveways and stuff. And we're going to take all donations and we're going to give it to the charity. Let's do it this year. It's exploded next year. Let's see how many people can get involved with this.
No doubt about it. So why'd you choose Family Service Center and Santa Claus? Why those two things?
Well, it started a few years ago. It's hard to believe, but I am starting to get up there in age.
I thought you were only 29.
Exactly. My kids are grown. I've got grandkids now. I get to see one of my grandsons a lot. Well, it brought a kid back into me.
Mm-hmm.
And it started way before then, but I've always had a big heart for kids. I've always wanted to do stuff with kids. And so we started donating to Santa Claus, giving Hot Wheels and Barbie dolls and giving them out that way through Santa Claus. And it was all quiet. We never did really do anything with it. We just donated it and just kind of went back in the closet. Then we bought Xbox and gave that to Santa Claus. He could give it to somebody. So this year we wanted to go a little bit bigger. We're still going to give Santa Claus his due right. He deserves it. He gives us the kids at the hospitals and different organizations.
Yeah.
But we're going to go and help it even further with Family Services. And we're going to let Jeff Dillman, he's going to take it and help a bunch more people. So we just want to make this grow. Don't help. Be American. Help the people here. Help your community. Help your kids. Help your schools. Help that kind of stuff.
No, you're right. Jeff Dillman over at Family Service Center, Karen Cox over there, they do some phenomenal things. So is there a dollar amount you'd like to challenge the community to give?
I want $1 million.
Let's go. Hit it.
I would love to see $1 million go into this. I don't have out of my pocket to put in it.
Right.
But I'm willing to do the work to get it there.
Right. Well, you're certainly going to give a big chunk by doing every driveway like that.
And anybody that's willing to stand next to me and do it, come on.
Let's go. Well, I'm excited for this challenge, Springfield. So how can you participate? Hey, if any of Bob's guys are in your driveway, when they finish up, write that check to Family Service Center in the memo line, put the Frosty Challenge, give that over to the driver. We'll give it over to Jeff Dillman, the fundraising chair over at Family Service Center, and he'll take care of that. If you're out there and not getting your driveway done, head over to servicetofamilies.org. When you make that donation, in the drop-down box, make sure you put the Frosty Challenge so we know it's coming from this challenge here. If you want to send a check over to Family Service Center, send that over to 919 South Spring Street here in Springfield. Again, in that memo line, make sure you put the Frosty Challenge. Bob's laid down the number. We're going for $1 million here. That is a big 10X goal, and I absolutely love it. So let's make it happen. How about that, Bob?
Come on, guys. You know Springfield can do it. Let's get all these businesses that want to help. Prove it. Help.
Let's do it. I'm going to talk to Jeff Dillman. I'm going to ask him exactly what kind of impact they'd be able to make with $1 million sitting at Family Service Center, because I know it would be a huge, huge impact.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Let's do it, Springfield. Get after it. Business owners and individuals alike, let's get it. Well, Bob, that was absolutely amazing. That's going to be a great challenge. Hopefully Springfield comes through, and I have faith that they will. So
I hope they step up.
There's a lot of need out there, and we can do a tremendous amount of impact with this right here.
And it's not a lot of money. It's a driveway. That's a little bit of money for what people pay on an everyday basis. Mm-hmm. So if you put in whatever you put in for a driveway, it could be a mile-long driveway. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but it's all going to a good cause. Come on, guys. You could be working with me or against me. Let's work together. Let's do this.
Absolutely. We talk a lot on the show of communities grow together, and this is one way where we can all grow together right here. Let's make an impact. Let's make it happen.
You can grow a business, don't matter how small or how big. If you got a bunch of people, it don't matter. I'm not a carpenter. I'll call a carpenter. I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know it all. I got to go get my hair cut somewhere. Let's all get in this together.
Let's go. I'm excited for it. Well, Bob, I like to close with these last couple of things. Had a lot of great stuff today already. Let's give the audience a piece of advice, maybe one on the personal side, one on the professional side, to help them elevate their life or business.
I think the biggest thing that you can do, personal and business, is love what you're going to do and love your family.
Come on. And is there anything we can do community-wide to help all of us here elevate Springfield and the surrounding communities?
Work together.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about, right?
Exactly.
Well, Bob, appreciate you spending some time with me today.
Not a problem.
Looking forward to this challenge.
I hope everybody stands up and runs with it.
Well, if somebody wants to do business with you and any of the things that you do, where would they go to learn more about you?
You can call Frosty, 217-341-2185. We make it happen.
There we go. Mr. Frosty's going to make it happen, and I hope Springfield, y'all make it happen with this challenge. So we're going to let Bob get back to elevating Springfield, but for the rest of y'all, we'll be right back.
Looking for expert tree care with hometown integrity? Look no further than Sangamon Tree Service. They're your trusted local pros, delivering quality workmanship, exceptional customer service, and fair, honest pricing every time. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, their team brings professionalism and care to every job, big or small. Call the name your neighbors trust, Sangamon Tree Service, or visit them today at sangamontreeservice.com. Sangamon Tree Service, rooted in quality, built on trust.
All right, great stuff from Bob. Hey, how about the Frosty Challenge? Come on, Springfield, let's get that done. Let's make it happen. Let's make an impact on Family Service Center and also Santa Claus, of course. Number of great things with Bob, but before we talk about that, I do want to thank our friends over at Acosta Angeli Roofing. Hey, your neighborhood local roofing pros. Whether you need a quick repair or a full replacement, whether it's residential or commercial, the entire team over at Acosta Angeli, Juan, Zach, Tony, all of them will take great care of you. Give them a shout for any of your roofing needs. So some of the things we talked about with Bob, talked about staying hungry and staying humble. We've talked about a lot of that throughout these episodes. That is a primary driver in 10X is staying hungry, always making sure you are striving for that next thing, no matter how successful you've become. And he talks about the value of starting at the bottom, developing that grit, developing that perseverance, all very important things in the 10X world. Talked about staying humble, starting at the bottom, working your way up to get to the top. He also talked about his core group of people that he has around him in the business and in other industries. Liken that to, we talked a lot about mastermind groups. We talk a lot about who you surround yourself with. Bob is a very loyal and honest individual. He talked a lot about that on there, how important honesty is and loyalty. So who is your inner circle? And are those people helping you strive toward greatness, or are they bringing you down? So hopefully you have the right people around you to help you strive for those big, massive 10X goals, those 10X targets that we talk about all the time. Certainly seems like Bob does. He talked about his core group around him and how he talked about he still has a mountain to climb, those goals still to hit, even with all the success that he's had in his business. He also talked about don't be afraid to go for it. He talked about that there's always somebody out there, I think the words he used was can run you over. So don't be afraid. Get out there and go for it. That's another thing we talk a lot about in 10X. Just start. Make a commitment. Make a decision to start. You might be afraid, but push through that fear and start and keep going. So great stuff from Bob. Hopefully you guys get in on the Frosty challenge. I know I am. Let's hit that goal that he threw out there, that big, massive 10X goal that he wants all of us to get to for Family Service Center. So let's go. Let's get after it. Hey, you heard me talk a number of times about it over the last month or so. We had our holiday mixer over at District 23 last week. Thank you again to Michelle over at District 23 for hosting us. That was a collaborative event between Local First Springfield and Land of Lincoln Professional Networking Group. Had a phenomenal time that night. Great night of fun, food, drinks, networking, the whole nine. Got a lot in store from the Local First Springfield side and the Land of Lincoln Professional Networking side coming into the new year. We'll talk about that with Jeff later this week. If you're not a part of either of those groups, I highly recommend you become a part of those groups. Great opportunities for you to expand your network and create a bigger impact through referrals and partnership. Be right back with more after the break.
Looking for personalized insurance with hometown care? David Hilst, American Family Insurance Agent, is here to help you protect what matters most: your family, your home, and your dreams. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, David and his team are proud to serve the Springfield community with trusted advice and reliable coverage. Local service, real relationships, peace of mind. Call today or stop by their office. They can build your dream protection plan together. Call 217-726-6343.
Well, thank you for joining us today, everybody. Appreciate you making us a part of your day. Hey, don't forget, while you're out on social, check ours out. You can check my personal one out at Robert Farrell at everywhere. Check out those Elevate Springfield pages, those Big Dog Business Coaching pages as well. Check us out over on YouTube. Give us a subscribe, give us a like or a follow on any of those channels. We would certainly appreciate it. So hey, take what you learned today. You bring the discipline and follow through, and together, that's right, y'all, we're going to elevate Springfield. Be great.
When I first walked into Shudokan Karate Club, I was just looking for a way to get stronger, but what I found was so much more. Here we train in traditional karate, the real stuff, passed down through generations. Every punch, every kata has purpose. I've learned self-discipline, confidence, and how to protect myself. Not just in class, but in real life. It's not about being aggressive, it's about being prepared. This is more than a club, it's a way of life. Join us at Shudokan, traditional, powerful, real. Ki-ai!